So, here we are. Here we are, everybody. We're here. We're here in Las Vegas. It is Sunday, February 11th, Super Bowl Sunday, and this is the place to do it, is in Las Vegas. There are so many people in jerseys. Both teams are red. I can't tell which is which, but that's okay. I don't care about football. Some people might, and good for them, because they're here in Vegas. The Super Bowl is here, and I don't know if you guys know this, but Vegas is one of my least favorite cities. Before we get into that, let's start off with what is this show. Hi, I'm Jenny Zigrino. I'm a comedian. I'm on the road a lot. I'm a touring stand-up comedian. You may have seen my clips online. You may have been a fan for a while. I got 3 Comedy Central specials. I've been on Conan. I've been on the Late Late Show. You might even hear this and know that I will be on another show coming up on CBS. Very exciting. Things are happening. But I'm on the road all the time, a lot. And sometimes you go insane. And I figured one thing I've always wanted to do is do a podcast from the road. I think people think that the road is so glamorous. A lot of young comedians and people who aren't in comedy think, oh my God, you're traveling. How cool. You must be doing so much stuff and seeing so many things. What? You get to be in Topeka? What? Nothing against Topeka. Truly, I've never been there, so I don't really, maybe I do have a lot of things against Topeka, but I don't actually know. But I'm a road dog. I'm on the road a majority of the year, and I'm in hotel rooms, and I'm in Airbnbs, and I'm sometimes on people's couches, but I'm a fucking adult. I don't do the couches shit anymore. I'm 37, okay? If I'm on my period, I'm not staying anywhere but a 5-star hotel, okay? So I guess the idea of this show is to talk about the road, to talk about what it's like to be on the road, to talk about what you do on the road. As a road comic, I've got a treasure trove of travel tips and things that I do on the road to make life a little easier, to try to make life a little happier, because let's face it, traveling from place to place is exhausting. It can get really lonely and really boring, and you've got to keep yourself busy, and you got to keep yourself in a good mood to be funny for, 2 hours a time at a night. What? 2 hours a night at a time. Jesus Christ. It is Sunday. I've done 12 shows so far. Tonight we're doing 2 more. It's not showtime yet. We still have a little bit of time. But these are going to be short episodes. They're not very long. Sometimes I might be talking to some other comedians who are on the road. Maybe they're featuring for me, or they're in other clubs in the same town, or we're on the same set. The Cellar's great because it's all headliners. So you're going to be talking to people who are like really good at being on the road and really like it. I don't understand. It like blows my mind. I so badly want to get off the road. And I think this is what I think is going to happen. I'm going to have this podcast. It's going to get insanely successful. And then I'm going to get a job that keeps me off the road. And then what the fuck am I going to do? I'm not a road comic anymore, so I can't talk about being on the road anymore. I'll just have to call my friends who are on the road and hope that they want to talk to me while they're on the road. Because sometimes you're on the road, you don't want to do anything. You literally just want to stay in bed. Okay? Today, I got up at 10 a.m. I went to bed at 11:30. Most of it was sadness, okay? We'll talk about that in a minute, but I think that it's important people know what it really is like being in entertainment, because all you do is you see these clips, right? You see these clips of comedians, and we're showing you the crowd work. We're showing you our best shit. You're not seeing the behind the scenes. You're not seeing what's going on during our day. You're not seeing, what it is like traveling from a new city every night. Sometimes I would do a new city every single night and have to drive 6 hours a day to get to that city. I'm not doing that much of that anymore. Now it's just a lot of like staying in hotels and stuff like that. And so it's getting better on the road, and I still like it. But I'm hoping that with this podcast, you guys can learn something new about some of the comedians that you love, about what it's like to do this job, and just like, just fun shit to talk about, because a lot's going on right now in the world, and a lot's happening right here at the Rio Hotel. Here I am at the Rio. I'm here all the time. I am at the Cellar in Las Vegas almost every other month, and I'm here for a week. And I think a lot of people would love this. They would love this gig. I can tell you so many comedians probably are very envious of this gig, and it is a fun gig. It's, 15 minutes of set time. You're in a casino, and let me tell you, the Rio has come a long way since I've been here. The Rio used to be known as Las Vegas's worst hotel, if you guys are familiar with that. There was a lot of hubbub about it. Some of the locals didn't enjoy that because it, trashed the history of the Rio. And the Rio, apparently, don't get me wrong, this place is trash. But it used to be kind of this amazing destination hotel where they had this thing called the Parade in the Sky, which is wild. You come here and you see there are tracks in the roof. And you're like, well, what used to be on there? A parade. It was floats, and there would be dancers, and it would go around on the ceiling. And now there's a Kiss mini golf instead. There's a Kiss mini golf, and there is a car with Gene Simmons? Is that him? I'm thinking, or is Gene Simmons the weight loss guy? The fat one who used to collect dolls? Which one is he? Gene Simmons, and that guy was something Simmons. I don't remember. Okay, anyways, what a weird time that we had in this world where that dude existed, and he collected dolls. Like he was on the cover of like some doll magazine. I remember this as a kid because I wanted to collect dolls because I was creepy. Okay, I was a creepy kid. I was terrified of porcelain dolls though, because when I was young, I saw this movie called Dolls. And it was terrifying. Dolls that came to life and took your eyeballs out. No, thank you. So, Parade in the Sky. So there used to be this big parade in the sky here, which I think pretty cool. And there used to be a lot more shops and stuff like that. There is still Chippendales here if you are horny. So you can go check that out. And everyone knows that Chippendales and being horny for that shit is great. Some of you might be watching this video and wondering what's happening in the background. I put on the TV a snowy scene, and it's just snow next to this palm leaf. I understand that, like, the if you're listening, one thing, but if you're watching, you can see that, like, my choices for the background are very weird. There is a nice little palm leaf, which I was like, oh, that's a great thing to do, right? That's a great background if I'm going to be doing this podcast. It's like kind of out of focus. It's like that classic podcast. There's like ambient lighting in the background, but my ring light is very bright and a very different color temperature than whatever that leaf is. And then I have this snowy like ship scene, which looks really good before it was Incubus was playing, which come on. I love Incubus. I'm not gonna lie about that. Also, before we get to talking about the other stuff, can we please talk about how, there goes my computer, it fell. It's fine. Don't worry, everybody. You good, buddy? Okay, computer's okay. Can we talk about how the most amazing thing happened to me? Okay, this is something I think that comedians will dream about, and it happened. I'm living it right now. Is that the band Incubus, one of my favorite bands, knows of my existence. Are you fucking kidding me? How cool is that? Okay, so this is what happened. A few nights ago at the Cellar, I'm taping. They tape every show here. Ooh, I think somebody just won or scored a touchdown, whatever, if you can hear them screaming in the back. So I recorded this joke I have about how women are creepy at Incubus concerts. And they are. I mean, the minute the shirt comes off, we're so horny. So I was doing this joke, and this lady was talking about her daughter, and I said, Brandon Boyd, hot in 2001, still hot now. And she was like, oh, a random boy took my daughter to see her first Incubus concert. And I'm like, what? And she goes, a random boy took my girl to see her first Incubus concert. And I'm like, oh, no, not a random boy, a Brandon Boyd. And it was funny. It was such a good laugh. It made me feel so warm inside. And I was like, I'm going to post it because Incubus just released a new single. It's not really a new single. They redid an old thing, the song Echo. You should go listen to it. I like it. Some people are not going to dig it, okay? Some people don't like the old stuff being touched. I say fucking revamp, renew, try something. You got a whole new generation who's interested. And the way that music is now, it's not the way it used to be. It's very different. So just go Incubus. Live your best morning view life. Get those new fans. Get that money is what I'm saying. So I posted this, and then I see that the new bassist they have, a lady, liked it. And a little laughy face. And then under it, Brandon's girlfriend / possibly wife also liked it. Okay. All right. We're making connections. I see that they like it. They're probably going to tell Brandon Boyd that someone is making a joke that is funny about them. And so then I get a DM from his girl saying, hey, Brandon's sitting here laughing at this joke. What? Oh my God. Do you know how hard it was for me to stay cool? Because what I wanted to reply back was, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. 14-year-old Jenny is losing her shit right now. 14-year-old Jenny cannot believe that Brandon Boyd knows of her fucking existence. That he is looking at her face, the face that she looks at every single day, and he's going, whoa, that is a funny thing that I am watching and that happened. That's what I wanted to say. But what I said was, cool, love it. Tell Random Boy I said hi. Okay, I mean, I kept my cool. I kept my fucking cool on that one. I wonder if they ever listen to this, if they're going to be like, oh, she is insane. She is absolutely out of her fucking mind. And that's fine. Please, I am crazy. It's okay. I'm a road comic. I'm stuck inside for weeks on end. I haven't had direct sunlight in my eyes for days. Okay? So yeah, I am going a little insane. Going a little crazy. It's okay. Give me some grace. And so then she replies, Random Boy says hello and thank you for making me smile today. Oh my God. Oh, praise Jesus. I made Brandon Boyd smile. So cool. And then on top of that, the guitarist, Mike, he reposted the video. He reposted it on his page. People see it. People are seeing it. That is probably one of the greatest things to happen to me on the road, next to doing, donuts in a parking lot with a guy who didn't have any floor to his car. That'll be for a separate episode. We're really going to talk about that one because that's a fun fucking story. But yeah, that was like kind of the cool thing that happened this trip, was that I got recognized by my favorite band. Cool. That's a cool road story. So that's my news story from the road of being recognized by Incubus. And look, Incubus, if you're looking for a official comedian of the band Incubus, I think I'm the one. I think I'm top choice. I mean, maybe it could be, David Cross. I hope it's not, because it should be me. That's all I'm saying. Peak millennial Jenny Zigrino loving on the band Incubus. Okay, good. Thank you for that. So being on the road, here we are. I have not left the hotel. I really haven't. I left the hotel twice. Once to get my hair cut. Do I like this haircut? Not really. And that's part of the struggle of the road, is sometimes you need something like a haircut, or to get your eyebrows done, or to get some Botox, okay? I've gotten Botox on the road for sure. Have I been happy with it? I don't think so. I don't think that the Botox I've gotten on the road has been the best Botox. It's definitely been the cheapest Botox. Like, there's some things when you're on the road, go do it, right? Like, I'm going to get Botox in, like, Atlanta because it's probably going to be cheaper than it is in LA. That's just the way it is. So, there's some things you do on the road, some things that you don't. And I think getting a haircut might be one of them. I feel like my bangs are weird. My boyfriend said that I look like a guy named Edgar with these bangs, and that cut deep. It cut really deep, and it was such a good burn. I can't get mad at him, but I will. I will be mad at him. Only to make him fear. So that's how you have a healthy relationship, is instill fear in your partner at all times. Also, it's really hard. I'm realizing it is very hard to have a partner and be on the road. And that's something that we'll probably talk about during this podcast. How do you balance having a healthy relationship with being gone all the time? Sometimes you're like, it's a cute little vacation. We get to go somewhere. And then other times you're like, please don't come out here. Don't come to El Paso. I don't think there's any good will come with you coming to El Paso. Not that El Paso's bad. I will say there are some cities that are just inherently bad and I don't want to be there. Las Vegas is one of them. I don't like this city, okay? I know I'm sure I have fans here, and I'm sure that they're very nice people, and I like them very much. I did a great show on Friday, The Dirty at 12:30. That was a really fun show. I got to be dirty and gross, which you know I love to do, and the crowd was fire, and it was a really fun show. But do I want to be in Vegas at 2 a.m. playing slots? No, I don't. Did I win money on my favorite slot machine, Kitty Glitter? Yes, I did. I only play Kitty Glitter, and I won $30, okay? Was it a bad night? No. But I don't particularly want to have all those kinds of nights. And usually my routine here in Vegas is this is what happens every time I come here. I go, okay, I am going to sit and I'm going to pump out a screenplay. Oh yeah, mama's getting some work done. I'm going to get so much shit done while I'm here. I'm writing a whole new hour. I'm not leaving this hotel room until I come out with a brand new hour. And then guess what happens? I wake up at 10 because I'm too sad to wake up. And then I go to the gym and then I eat the free canteen food. And then I just go back to bed. All of my goals, all of my dreams, this whole idea I have of writing that screenplay, it doesn't get done. Because most of my life is doing social fucking media. If anyone out there wants to do social media for me, I would highly appreciate it. That would be great. I'm just checking the levels on this thing and looking. Woo! Okay, yeah. That was loud. Good. So yeah. So we're going to do a lot of tales from the road. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. I've had my fair share of love making on the road. I've had my fair share of sad making on the road. Sad things have happened on the road. Happy things have happened on the road. You're going to get a whole bunch of stories from this. So I hope you tune in every Monday, which is the wrap up of what I did on the road. Usually Sundays are travel days. Sometimes I'm sitting and recording like I am now. I might leave tonight. I might drive all the way to Vegas or all the way to Los Angeles and get home at 3 and then somehow think I'm going to wake up early. I'm an idiot. But yeah, so get excited, everybody. Get excited for this new podcast, Roadkill with Jenny Zigrino. I'm excited to talk to some of my comedian friends who are also on the road, and we can entertain you with all of our great road stories. So tune in. Is this it? I think this is going to be it for this one because I'm sitting in such a weird position that my legs are falling asleep and it's painful. So I think I'm going to end it now. And also while you're at it, go follow my other podcast, Gaudy Positive, with my friend Kat Eves. And that's a fun one that comes out every Monday as well. And you can follow me on everything. And maybe you want to come see me live. I will be in Janesville, Wisconsin at the Comedy Cabin on the 16th and 17th. And then the Lincoln Lodge in Chicago on the 18th. 2 shows, baby. We are in business. So I'm going to go buy some ads now to advertise my road gigs. That's another thing that I didn't usually have to do that. Until before TikTok and all this clipping and stuff, I didn't have to buy ads for people to come to my shows because the clubs did it. They don't do that shit anymore. Uh-oh. Well, sucks for me. But add me, follow me, do all that shit. Okay, great. Cool. I'm going to go listen back to Incubus and be on this high that I am loved by my favorite band. Good night, everybody. See you on the road.